I think some of the most important things that I put into the contract were the basic skills that I wanted to communicate over the course of the summer. Even if we couldn't accomplish those with our initial plan, which I think is extremely flexible, probably the least important part was the actual day-to-day what we're going to do, because that changed immediately. But it required for me is, okay, if we can't learn these skills in the initial way that I thought of, how am I as a mentor going to still teach these skills? How can we find new things to do that fit in with our overall strategic plan that still will allow us to teach us how to code, or how do we deal with large sets of data? How do we make a graph? Even if we're not generating any data, we still want to teach these things.
So it was good that we built into the mentorship contract sort of a clause for continuously discussing what her interests were and how things were going, because it allowed us to alter the schedule, to make time for a weekly journal club between the two of us to talk about papers, and it allowed her to really explore science communication and writing and presentations in a way that I totally didn't think about when I had first written the mentorship contract. The mentee ended up being much more interested in sort of literature reviews and learning new things, asking new questions, figuring out where research holes were. And that's the way that she ended up being really independent, rather than the bench work, lab work that I expected at the beginning of the semester.